So, you've been thinking about moving to Maine. Today, I'm not going to sell you on the dream. Instead, I'm going to give you 5 real reasons not to move to Maine. And those reasons might actually be why you belong here. Reason 1: you're going to be labeled as somebody that's from away, and it's a real thing. If you move here, you'll hear it. You're from away. And in places like Harpswell, Boothbay Harbor, or Camden, that label can stick around for a while. Mainers are independent. They're protective of their towns, their traditions, and their way of life. They're not going to roll out the red carpet on day one. But here's what you need to know. If you show up with respect, if you're genuine, consistent, don't try to change things, and you're willing to be part of the community, the locals will absolutely show up for you. Mainers are not flashy. We don't care where you came from or what you do. And Mainers are not easily impressed. But they are some of the most honest, loyal, and quietly helpful people you'll ever meet. Reason 2: the cold is real. Like really real. Let's be clear, this isn't just a little chilly. We're talking real cold. Wind chills can reach 20 to 30 below zero. Snowstorms can add up. And yes, snow sometimes hangs around into April. And when the snow finally melts, welcome to mud season. It's messy, it lingers, and it's not exactly postcard Maine. Now here's the flip side. That kind of winter does something to people. It builds resilience. It slows life down in a way most people aren't used to anymore. You get quiet nights, fires going, a real appreciation for the seasons. And when spring finally arrives, you don't take it for granted. You've earned it. Reason 3: it's not always convenient, including healthcare. If you're used to everything being 5 minutes away, Maine might frustrate you. Grocery store, 20 minutes. Great dinner, maybe 30. And for more options, you're heading into places like Rockland or Portland. But let's talk about something more important: healthcare. In many coastal and rural areas, a hospital can be 30 minutes to an hour away. Routine care, usually manageable. But if you need something specialized, cardiology, advanced imaging, surgery, you may be heading to Portland or even down to Boston. And that's not a quick trip. That's something you need to think through, honestly, before you make a move. And in winter, that drive feels even longer. And Amazon Prime, let's just say, it's more of a suggestion than a guarantee. Now here's the flip. That inconvenience is exactly what keeps Maine from becoming overdeveloped and overcrowded. It protects the space, the quiet, the natural beauty. And over time, you become more intentional. You plan ahead. You prioritize what matters. And for a lot of people, that shift leads to a simpler, more grounded way of living. Reason 4: waterfront living isn't cheap. A lot of people assume Maine is some hidden, affordable coastal paradise. It's not. Waterfront, especially with a dock or deep water access, is limited, competitive, and often expensive. And inventory? Still tight, especially along the Midcoast. But here's the reality. You're not just buying a house, you're buying a lifestyle. Morning coffee overlooking the water, kayaking from your shoreline, evenings on the deck, lobsters and cocktails as the sun drops behind the islands. For the right buyer, that's not a cost. That's the whole point. Reason 5: it's quiet. Sometimes too quiet. If you thrive on nightlife, energy, constant activity, Maine, especially coastal Maine, can feel slow. In the off season, things shut down. Restaurants scale back. Towns get quiet. And for some people, that feels isolating. But for others, that's exactly what they've been looking for. It's space to think, to breathe, to actually enjoy where you are. And when summer comes, places like Boothbay Harbor and Camden come alive. Boats moving, decks full, energy everywhere. You get both worlds. You just have to be okay with the rhythm. So yes, there are some real reasons not to move to Maine. The culture, the cold, the inconvenience, the cost, the quiet. But here's the truth most people don't say. Those 5 things, They're also the exact reasons people fall in love with this place. So the real question isn't, is Maine perfect? It's this: does Maine match the way you actually want to live? Because if it does, you might not just like it here. You might just love it here.